marketing world. This is Coach Tara Woodruff, the Mind Reset Coach, coming to you today with a product review and recommendation from my home office here in Holiday, Florida. Now, as some of you may have known or have recognized or realized finally, is that hosting your own webinars and hosting your own Hangouts is increasing your business. It's increasing your following. You're probably making a little bit more money. And if you don't know that, know this. Eric Worre taught me this, and I'm thinking of him right now because he's having a big event in Vegas, is that the one that holds the Sharpie or the whiteboard marker or the one that holds the clicker or the one that's hosting the webinar is usually the one that's making the most money in their network marketing business. So whether you're in network marketing or whether you're in product development or whether you're a coach or whether you hold one-on-one meetings with clients, Hangouts have been probably a really great use for you. They're more effective than Skype. Not everybody likes Skype or wants to be on Skype. Skype tends to bring the computer to a screeching halt, for me anyway. And Hangouts, though they're really effective and very nice, it's a great layout. It's amazing that it's free. It's very difficult to collect emails. You have to create your own landing page. Then you have to remember to send the link out to the people in time so the people show up to your Hangouts. Now, wouldn't it be better if you had the best of webinars and Google Hangouts all in one place? Well, I found the place, and it's WebinarsOnAir. It's super awesome. I've been using it for, I don't know, maybe close to 90 days now. I host a semi-weekly Hangout for people, just to come and learn from me. And I also host, promotional webinars and so forth. And I haven't hosted one that I've had people pay for yet. However, if I wanted to, I could with this system. So what I really love about it is, number one, it uses my favorite platform. It integrates right with Google Hangouts. I love Google Hangouts. There's no reason why you shouldn't be using them. I just was tired of all the other things. Plus, even though they have an offer feature, it doesn't show the offer nicely, and I can't redirect people the way I would like to redirect them after we're done. That's a really big deal, especially if you're in business, that you can be like everyone else and you can continue to host regular Google Hangouts, or you can take it up a notch and not break your bank account. A lot of times when we're starting our businesses or we're building our businesses, we're finally getting some momentum going on, we come across products that maybe will work really great for us. However, who can afford to spend $700 a year on something or whatever it is, whatever it is. You don't want to be limited to that. So another problem with regular Google Hangouts is, how are you controlling the chat? Are you hosting your Hangout on a standalone page using something like Discuss or Livefire, and you can't really see it while you're filming your Hangout? Wouldn't it be better if that chat was available to your viewers as well as to the people that were on your panel, instead of just the people on your panel? That's a really big deal for me because I like a lot of interaction. And I'm not the kind of person that hosts a webinar and says, oh, meet me at my fan page and write on my wall how awesome you think this is. I don't know why. It's just not something that I have time to do while I'm hosting a Hangout. So I want to give you a review of this, and I want to offer you a 30-day free trial to use this system. It's absolutely incredible. I'm going to squish my face. I'm going to show you some stuff. Now, right here, you can sign up now. 30-day free risk trial. You can take the tour, and this is going to give you a video that's going to tell you all about it. I'm going to stop it and go ahead and show you what this looks like. When you go to sign up now, right, you have several different options. You could be basic. You could start with the basic, which is the full live webinar feature set. Unlimited webinars. You're not restricted by how many you can have, but you will be restricted on how many attendees you can have. Then you could use a professional, which is $59.97 a month, and you can use also automated webinars. For instance, a couple of months ago, I was running a big promotion for the 30-day influential bootcamp with the Victory Tribe, and I wanted to really reach as many people as possible. So what I did is I hosted two live Hangouts. And the first one I used for like 3 days, and I had the Hangout every day for like 3 days straight, right? And all I had to do was set it up. If people wanted to register, I didn't have to worry about, oh, do you have the replay? Well, no, I don't have a replay, but you can sign up for tomorrow's and watch the replay. You know what I'm saying? Makes it really simple for you. When you're running a big thing like that and you know how difficult it is, I don't know if you know, but it can be tiring to speak for an hour straight. So if you catch yourself at a really good webinar, you've got the recording, you can automate webinars for a particular product launch or something that you're using as a promotion that you want people to be sure they're on. So I did that and it worked out really fantastic. You still get the full live webinar feature set, unlimited webinars, and this, the professional level, will give you 500 attendees. Now what that means is that 500 people can be in the chat. Do you got me? Okay, that's a big deal. It's awesome. You know, when you are building, you are going to actually have a webinar that things are actually going to be like, whoa, this could be 100 people there, 200 people there, 300 people there. If you don't have the capacity to communicate with them, it makes it very difficult for you. So you want to have a professional level if you are planning on making a stand in your business. And then you can go for the premium. This is for the I'm all in, no holds barred kind of entrepreneur. And this gets the automated webinars, a full live webinar feature set, unlimited webinars, and 5,000 attendees. Now, the beautiful thing of this is 30 days, free trial on all these accounts. You pick one, you take your 30-day trial, boom, you're in like Flynn. It's phenomenal. So what all of these come with is email reminders. So they register. You don't have to worry about contacting them again or sending out another blast and saying, hey, I'm going to be live in 10 minutes. This does it for you. It just automatically does it for you. You don't have to think about it. And you've integrated them to be on your follow-up email for whatever kind of autoresponder sequence you set up for that particular webinar. You can take polls and surveys during the webinar. You can have private Q&A, so somebody can ask you a question. If they don't really want to ask it in the chat, or the chat's moving fast because there's a lot of people there, they can ask you a question and you can pull it up for yourself and look and see what it is that people are asking you. You can record them, obviously. It's connected to Google. It's going to be recorded right onto your YouTube channel. You can have up to 10 speakers at once. Yes. Public or private Q&A. You can share your desktop. You can have interactive chat. You can export registrant lists. You can totally integrate this with your autoresponder. Social media integration, customizable templates. So you can add your own logo at the top. Like I have mine, says Coach Tara, and it's a picture of me, you know, so it doesn't say Webinars on Air. I can present offers throughout the webinar. When you watch the video, after this is a 7-minute video that goes over this system, and you know, briefly about little stats and things that I'm not going to talk about here. It's going to talk about the one-time offers and the end of webinar redirect, where you can take everyone that's on your webinar and bring them to another website, whether it be your blog or whether it be your offer or whether it be the product that you're selling, whether it be your MLM opportunity, whatever it is, you can redirect everybody at the same time. You can also, if you're a coach, this is a really big deal. You could charge people for your webinars. So say a friend of mine, she's big on Google, right? Now she could use this system. She could charge people for the basic overview of what she has the knowledge on, which is Google. And then, you know, she could charge people to attend that and then offer them her other offer. You know, maybe the more inclusive course or something like that. So this can be super powerful, especially for product developers. You can charge people to be there. If you're a coach, you can charge someone to bring their team to a coaching session with you. And everyone pays a little. This way, the one person that's inviting you isn't footing the bill for everybody, right? It's a very powerful thing. Also, private labeling and customization, super important. It's a really great thing to have. So it works with everybody. Explorer 7 and higher, Firefox, Safari, Chrome. And it's month to month, you know, so you don't have a long-term contract. If you decide after 30 days that you don't like it, you're not going to be charged anything. If you decide you're using it for 90 days and it really isn't, you know, up to snuff for you, no problem. You just cancel. Super simple. Your back office is really simple. There's training videos for everything. Everything. Literally, you just go through each step one by one. The videos are short. You're not going to be sitting here all stinking day. You're going to be able to figure out exactly what it is that you need to do to make this happen. There's a support tab. You can get in touch with support. Settings. You go ahead and you can set up your payment gateway if you're going to charge. Stored offers. These are going to be different offers, you know. I've had offers for my primary business, for the Victory Tribe membership, for specific affiliate products that I want to offer people. Whatever it is, if you're having a webinar, offer them something. People want to educate themselves. Don't be shy about that. This makes it really easy for you to do that. And then your integrations. You can have API integrations here, or you can do your, let me see here, I want to show you. Under my account, bam, chicken, well. You go ahead and you set everything up, your time zone, your room logo target URL. So if somebody clicks on your logo, you can head them back to your blog, head them back to your Facebook business page, head them back to the offer, whatever you want. Live video controls, all that fun stuff. A subscription, you keep track of your subscription here. And you can see where you're at and whether or not you want to upgrade or downgrade. Nobody gets mad at you. So say you start and you think that you're going to do the premium $9.97 and you haven't had more than 500 people on a webinar yet, and you say, you know what, let me just downgrade to professional for now while I build my business. It's okay. You can do that. No problem. API settings. This is your API access key to your autoresponder. You definitely want to make sure that you have these APIs set up. And when you're creating the webinar, it's super simple. You just schedule, you write the title, the description. I don't know how long we got here. I don't want to go too far. Title, description. You set your time, your start date, your end date. I always put it for an hour and a half because it will remind you it's supposed to be over. This way you're probably in good shape there. You set the time zone. Again, make sure. Does this reoccur? You can say yes or no. Daily, weekly, or monthly. Doesn't let you do hourly reoccurs, which would be kind of cool, but they don't do it yet. And they always are improving upon this. Maximum attendees, 500. Thank you page. So say, for instance, when you come to Real Talk, sometimes I will have you, most of the time actually, when you register, I send you to a free training. This way you have some value right off the bat. I want you to have value right off the bat. So my thank you page redirect is always a training. Whether if I'm holding a webinar about Instagram, or if I'm holding a webinar about Facebook, or if I'm holding a hangout about mindset, I can send you to a free training that has to do with those things. It just makes sense, right? Webinar expired redirect URL, that's optional. You can put that right in there. For your paid, so if you use paid, you just got to make sure that your payment details are set up in the back. Super easy. And then we go to panelists. You can have more than one panelist on the Hangout with you, controlling things if you like. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll have my daughter on the webinar. She may have her face up, but she'll be keeping her eye on the chat for me because often I'm looking right at you and not at the chat, right? So this is where you set up your autoresponder. You make sure whatever autoresponder, look at all the different ones that they use. Infusionsoft, MailChimp, Sendy, iContact, GetResponse, Aweber. Beautiful thing, right? So I always have GetResponse. And you put the web form ID in there. If you were using Aweber, you would have to activate the Aweber integration. It's up to you. Whatever it is that you use, you can add it to this. Automation. If you were to do one of those automated, you would hold your first webinar, right? And then you would take the YouTube ID, which is the numbers at the end. You just put it right here and you put the redirect link and the thing will work on its own. If you want, you can still go to your own webinar and you can hang out in the chat with your attendees. That's really smart. So it makes a whole bunch of sense. And you can put your pop-up offers in there ahead of time. This way all that is working for you. And then last but not least, you put your Facebook tracking pixels in here, guys. Do it site-wide, not just registrant pixels. Do it site-wide. If they've come onto your registration page to look at your Hangout and say they never bothered to site register for it, the next time that you run a Facebook PPC talking about your next Hangout, it's going to get in front of them because you're using the site-wide pixels. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and bring my face up and let you know that I highly recommend this product. It's affordable. You can try it out for 30 days. If you try out the big one and the smaller one's more likely for you, you can easily switch your subscription